the Father before the world began.
Yes.
You hear
Yes.
that? Who?
Yes.
Who says that?
We just read the verse in Timothy.
Who says that?
It says it in Timothy.
It doesn't say that in Timothy.
It says we were given grace before the world began.
No, it doesn't.
In him,
It doesn't
in him is
say that.
very
Wait,
important.
hold on. Read
In
it
him
again.
is very important. You're missing a very
Yeah,
important
read it
part.
again.
It's given
In
to
him.
us in Christ.
Right.
Okay, I'll show you a more better,
Before the
a
world
better
began,
verse.
right?
I'll show you a better verse. All right. So if you go to
All right. So
Colossians,
this one failed. Let's move on to the next one.
So literally,
No, it's okay.
Yes.
It's okay. It's okay.
All
Go to Colossians chapter 1, verse 15, and I'm going to read. I think
He's the firstborn of all creation.
Yeah,
He's the
let me read
image
it.
of the invisible
Let me
God,
read
the
it.
firstborn of
Let
all
me read
creation.
it. Let me read it. Okay. Okay. So, the Son is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation.
That
For in
proves he's a
him,
creature.
I'm not done. For in him, still talking about Christ, the
Yeah.
Son, for in him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities, all things have been created through him and for him. He is before all things, and
Yeah.
in him all things hold together. He is the head of the body of the church, beginning and so on. But here's what's important. You made the claim that he was created. If all things were created through him, then he is not a created thing, because all things, the category of created, would
Yeah.
apply to him if he were created. It says that he is before all things, right? And so that again talks about his eternal nature, right? That he existed before everything. The only being that has done that is God himself, and that suggests the eternalness, and that suggests his equality with God. It's not a proof, but it does suggest that. Okay?
All right. Can I respond to that now?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So that's very ironic that you would go to the very text that says Jesus is a creature. All right. So it says Jesus is the firstborn. That's a. Let me finish. It doesn't say over in the Greek. It doesn't say over in the Greek. It doesn't say over in the Greek. Right. That's an addition by translators because they struggle with this verse. It doesn't say over. It says Jesus is the firstborn of all creation. This is a partitive. Bro, you need to pay attention, bro. This is a part of it. In language, we call this a partitive genitive, right? He's the firstborn of creation. Now, your argument is, well, he can't be the firstborn creature because it says that he created all things and that he was before all things. Now, I'm gonna show you how this backfires on you, okay? Because when you exegete text, you exegete in context, and this assumes that Christ is the first creature by which all other things came through. For example, if I were to ask you, did all men come from Adam?
Sure.
Is Adam a man?
Sure.
So he came from himself because Adam is in the category all men?
Come from and created are not the same.
I didn't say created. Did all men come from Adam?
All men descend from Adam. Yeah.
All right, is Adam a man?
Yes.
Does he descend from himself?
No, he's created. He was created.
There you go. There
He
you
was
go.
created. He
There
was
you
something
go.
else.
There you go. So let me tell you what that means. Let me tell you what you just conceded to.
okay.
No,
okay.
I didn't concede.
Let me finish.
I know
Let
what
me
you're
finish.
doing. Go ahead.
Let me finish. Just let me
Go
let me
ahead.
just explain to you what just happened. Okay? When we say all men came from Adam, right?
Descended.
Or descended, that's fine. That assumes that Adam is the first man. So we could speak about all other men as all, although it's not literally all because Adam himself is a man. We see an example of this in Genesis, where it says that that Eve became the mother of all men on earth. Was she the mother of Adam?
Okay. Bro, I think
Was
we
she the
like.
mother of? Wait. Was Eve a mother of Adam? Silence is
We
loud.
can look that verse
so,
up, but
The silence is loud.
No, I'm not loud. It's just,
Silence
here's
is
my
loud,
point.
bro.
Here's my point. The fact.
Body bag.
I want to address
Body
his
bag,
point.
man.
You finish
I want to
it?
address his point.
Okay, go ahead.
Descending
All
from
right.
Adam and being created are different, right? It said the statement is that all
Do you hear any Christian going around